we'll see Gardner Minshew and the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on Jacob Eason and the Indianapolis Colts.
We are 15 miles due west of the Atlantic, nestled in downtown Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. Today we jump right into this new season with an AFC South matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. On first down, Jacob Eason. And his first pass is incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, and that'll bring up second down. Even though he's a fourth rounder, I think he might have a chance to play and prove that, hey, I could have been taken higher in that draft.
And we've seen so many times now, guys who go lower in the draft, undrafted free agents that become big-time players, Pro Bowl players, so you never know. Fourth-round pick has a chance to be a really good player.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, it all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 36. 22 yards there, a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. Campbell making the catch. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way.
A gain of 3, second down. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. From the gun is Eason. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell there to make the grab. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. With a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call.
I'm trying to understand it.
Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
When the holding penalty sets him back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive.
Max 50, Max 50, Max 50.
Here's a give to Miller. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz into 10. It and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a handoff to Miller. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
30 base.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
50 to Mike. 50 to Mike. I got you. I got you.
Now Minshew on first and 10. And caught by Henry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the Colts' 48-yard line.
Here's Minshew. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Gardner Minshew sacked.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A Jaguar first down as Minshew finds Westbrook. A first down carry now for Miller. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
A first carry now for Thompson. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
It's our time.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
Gardner Minshew sacked.
Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. Eason and the Colts now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. They'll throw on first down with Eason. The toss here completed to Pittman. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Operating from the gun, Eason. And he rifles one incomplete. The rookie Michael Pittman, the intended receiver that time. And it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Got an open man, that's Campbell. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
44 to Mike. 44 Warriors 17. Watch the run. Watch the run.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1.
Jaguars nothing.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
44 to Mike.
To throw again, Eason. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives are impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback. And we remind you, lots more to come here in this opening weekend of the Return to Football 2020. Coming up later tonight, it's the national debut of SoFi Stadium in Southern California. The Cowboys and the Rams doing battle there. And then 2 more to finish off the week on Monday Night Football. The Steelers and Giants from MetLife Stadium and the Titans and Broncos from Mile High. On second down now, it's Thompson. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Out of the gun is Minshew, and he's got Anunwa. The 40, past the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Quincy Anunwa, 72 yards. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his first touchdown pass last year as a rookie.
Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's done it before.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And it's now 13-7. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Time to see Jacob Eason and company go back to work. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Second down, here's Eason. His throw incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now this throw caught left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
I'm seeing a lot of hands on hips in that secondary, and I suspect a lot of mumbling under their breath as well, because this defense has had no answer for the passing game here in the first half.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. They'll run here with Taylor. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Again, it'll be Taylor. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Jonathan Taylor with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Colts add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
It was Kamoko Toure who diagnosed that defensively. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Hey, Mike 50, Mike 50. Mike 50 to go.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. He's got it complete to Thompson. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be 3rd down. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Time to see Jacob Eason and company go back to work. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now, he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. 1st and 10, Eason looking for Campbell downfield. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give him 32 on the play. How about the rookie in his NFL debut? Looking sharp. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Eason. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing again, Eason. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 3rd down, Eason. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Paris Campbell on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. Now Blankenship on for the PAT. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
That's disgusting.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Ready. 18 Gator. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. And we're going 37's to Mike. Mike 37. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to Chris Thompson. And it's second down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now Minshew. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there. First down. The open man is Westbrook. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards on the play.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he completes it to Westbrook. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Get your swerve on. Mike 50, Mike 50. We ain't giving up nothing today.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. And the Colts pick it up. He's at the 40. The 20.
You get nothing.
And they're going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here again comes Gardner Minshew. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. To throw again on 2nd down. Minshew. And he drops this off to Thompson, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Minshew sets to throw. Anunwa's got it, complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. He completes it to Henry. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So that one will be accepted. This is Josh Lambo. He hit from 57 a year ago. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Rip left, rip left. 44, Mike. Check it.
A final shot before break. Eason looking for a kick. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. So we've reached halftime here. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taking it about the 1. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Julian Okwara in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Target.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Julian Okwara able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. So third and long after the sack. Tough road for Minshew and the Jags.
Switch up.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Colts are set up well as they take over first and 10 on the short side of the field. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. From the gun is Eason. And he fires one that's intercepted. And it's Clinton Dix with a pick. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
I'm going to run you over.
And Minshew with nowhere to go, and they take him to the ground. Darius Leonard picks up his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Three down.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Logan Wilson brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. And he's able to get it out of there. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Colts getting another possession here on offense. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Eason and the Colts now with a first and 10 at the 45. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Gain of 33 yards on the play. And the
On first down, Jacob Eason.
Watch the run.
And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time, but it'll be second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
That's going to be caught. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Michael Pittman with his first career touchdown in his first career game as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And it's up and good.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
Come on, set. 10 Lobo. Better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better. But
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Miller.
You can't block me.
DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Darius Leonard getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
So third and long after the sack. Tough road for Minshew and the Jags.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Minshew. A throw for Westbrook, but it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie Julian Blackmon. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Frank Reich, he didn't even seem hesitant about this. He wants to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 13-yard line.
Check. Panther 60. Mustang 19.
Eason on 2nd down. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Makes the score Colts 44. Jaguars.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Go, Mike 50, Mike 50. What we got? What we got? What we got? Mike 50.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. And this is caught at the 8. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now Minshew has it knocked out, fumble. But it looked like a Jaguar was able to cover this thing, and so Jacksonville will keep control. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. Throwing on 2nd and long. Minshew. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Darius Leonard. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Back now in Jacksonville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. So 3rd and long. Here's Minshew. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Makes the score Colts 44.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
At their own 25-yard line.
Colts football and Michael Pittman, helmet back on and ready to go. He's been a load for them to handle defensively, I know that much.
Well, look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred them a little bit because not only is he catching them, he's picking up good yardage, keeping the chains moving, ball control, you name it. This big guy, what did you say? He's been a load for them to handle?
That's right. He's
Agreed.
7 catches, as you said, over 100 yards. The toss here completed to Pittman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Looking left sideline, incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time. And now it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And he'll find Pittman. And he's got this down to the 35. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down. They'll throw on first down with Eason. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw again. Eason. Again looking for Pittman. A better result here. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 13-yard line. 23 yards to pick up there. Still throwing the football here, even with got a man. It's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. Michael Pittman making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut as his guys continue to pour it on. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A 6-yard pickup.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And the pass complete to Anunwa. The 40, 20, 10, touchdown, Jaguars. Quincy Anunwa, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jags are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
My old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter. Eason and the Colts now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start with a give to Taylor. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. Michael Kendricks, the linebacker, there to get him down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd down, here's Eason. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. On the handoff, Taylor. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And they're going to speed things up here. The give to Taylor. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. Again, it's Taylor. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And this offense is running away with this one. Now, the PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
Roughing the kicker. Defense. Come on!
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Taking it about the 1. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
We got three down.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Anunwa, the intended target. 3rd down here. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun is Minshew. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Logan Cook now, standing just outside his own goal line. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And here's Rodgers on the return. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Eason. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, but it's going to be 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
2nd and 10.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Come on. 50's the Mike. 50. Ready?
From the gun, Minshew to throw. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The Jaguars on third down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Hey, alert.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And Eifert has it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Offside. Defense.
We can't have that.
So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously, more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Hey, man.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. Got an open man. It's a new one. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. It'll be Minshew again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Again, Minshew looking to throw. Anunua's got it, complete. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give him. Pulled pork, bacon. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Colts set to take over here offensively. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Check. Fresno.
Here's Eason off the play fake. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar in some discomfort down there on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. T.Y. Hilton once again the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Florida, C.J. Henderson. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Now Minshew. He'll find Williams on the slant. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Indy set to go on offense once more. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Throwing is Eason. And we continue to see another example. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. It's Ha-Ha Clinton Dix with a pick.
The second down pass. Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for it.